has to surrender because you took full responsibility, you made amends, and you also convinced them that it will never happen again. Good morning, champ. Welcome to Chief here, the professional problem solver, coming to you live for another episode of Wake and Make. Today we're going to talk about problems. Problems are opportunities. I'm sure you've heard that before, but there's a way to create opportunities from problems. The first thing we need to do in order to create opportunities from problems is just to be able to see problems from a different perspective. Sometimes I feel like I'm traveling backwards on some of my goals, and there are things standing in front of me, right? Those are called roadblocks sometimes, problems, challenges, but those are actually learning experience necessary for us to create the stamina, to create the foundation, to create the stability that we need in order to move forward. So we need to look at those things as necessary learning experiences. I wanted to take this opportunity to show you a very easy system to turn problems into opportunities. But in order for you to do that, you must do three things: become accountable, take responsibility, and own the entire problem. So those are the three requirements that you must do in order to turn problems into opportunities. So I want to introduce you to the 4 steps of proper apology to turn problems into opportunities. Step 1 is to apologize regardless of whose fault it was. Hey, look, I apologize for whatever happened. Step 2, own the problem. So you say, this is all my fault. This is entirely my fault. So when you take extreme ownership, you're actually removing the ability for the other person to blame you. Did you catch that? Step number 3, make amends. Here's what I'm going to give you so I could make it up for your losses. So now I want to give instead of trying to get. I want to give instead of trying to use an excuse. I want to give instead of trying to complain. I want to give instead of trying to blame. Step number 4 is to convince the person you have a problem with that this will never, ever, ever happen again. And now the other party has to surrender because you took full responsibility, you made amends, and you also convinced them that it will never happen again. I know this is gold, so use it, implement it today. Turn all the problems into opportunities by following those steps from the professional problem solver. As a matter of fact, when problems see me, they get intimidated. They cross the street.